Looks like y'all boy coming back. Looks like y'all boy is coming back. What's good, man? Let's see who jumping here with me, man. I wasn't even gonna do no live tonight because I'm supposed to be live for the rest of the week. But it's time. When news breaks, it's time to talk. So let's talk a little bit. Let's talk a little bit. Hit the like button as y'all come in. What up? What up? What up? Renee Allen, what's good? Dak owns Philly. What's goody? What's goody? PJ Perry, Jason Dabney. What's good? Granny Mahoney. So Sammy. Definitely Deffy. What's goody? Lord Nova. Dallas Cowboys 23. Oh, all my people's in here. My kid is in the ICU. Please give prayers. Well, before we go anywhere, that is major. Y'all put some prayer emojis in the chat for my dog, Dallas Cowboys 23. Kid in the ICU is a lot. So before we get off into talking about our crazy team and Mike McCarthy, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, prayers to you and your family, man. Appreciate y'all. I'll start doing some more of the roll call. Um, Jay Money in here. I'm pissed. Meek Phillips was good. Daniel Berry Sports. I know y'all know the news. Payo McCartney was goody. I Dare Hughes, my dog. Cubby Garth, Brandy Mahoney's in here. Ricky Morris. I'm not surprised at who's in here. We still rock 5 rings, yo. My boy Rome. What's good with y'all, man? Jamal Heath. How? Hey, man. I don't know how to predict things anymore. I don't. Hit the like button. Appreciate you, Alicia D's in here. I don't know how to predict things anymore. I don't know. 118 people in a minute. Appreciate y'all. 33 likes. Hit the like button for me. This isn't after a game. This is not after a game. I'm not trolling y'all. When I say Cowboys Nation, how are y'all feeling? Breaking news: the Cowboys denied the Chicago Bears from interviewing Mike McCarthy. And what does that tell me? That tells me that Mike McCarthy is more than likely coming back to the Cowboys. It's pretty much set in stone. I don't know. I'm not look, I ain't no way I ain't predicting the future, but it pretty much tells me that he's coming back. I don't know why else he wouldn't be. Why are you denying this man from interviewing somebody? Because it's either one or two ways this is gonna go. I need Baines with the $5 super chat. Appreciate that. Hold on one second. Let me read the super chat and I'll get back to my point. Brother, Cowboys should be in talks with Detroit Lions offensive coordinator for the vacant head coaching position. Absolutely, Tony Barnes, or Loney Barnes. My fault. I thought this is a T. Loney Barnes. Appreciate you. And yes, we should be in talks with Ben Johnson, but they're not even thinking about Ben Johnson because that's not what we do. Jessica Haggerty was good in here. James Parsons is in here. What's goody? Joe Gonzalez, what's good? My point is this. Droku, I don't know if I said what up to you. What up, Droku? What's good? What's good? What's good? You don't deny, this is the this you don't deny the interview if you don't want to bring Mike McCarthy back, right? And you don't deny the interview if Mike McCarthy don't want to come back, because if you and Mike McCarthy are embroiled in negotiation talks and you deny his interview, you're going to piss him off. And then he really not coming back. So if you're trying to make sure he good, denying an interview request would make him mad. And then he would definitely leave. So I feel like they're on one accord. It's probably like, listen, we trying to hammer out the details. You don't even need to fly to Chicago. You don't need to do no Zoom with Chicago. We bringing you back. Don't even worry about that. You coming back. So don't worry about it. That's how I feel like this is going down. I feel like it's like, you know what? Don't even worry about going to Chicago, big dog. You coming back. Let's not confuse things. Now, how do I feel? Would y'all like to know how I feel? I'm a little bit deflated. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm not about to come in here and act like I'm super excited. I was ready to move on from Mike McCarthy. Y'all all know this. It's 181 people in here, 25 likes away from 24 likes away from. Oh, I can't even do no math. 34 likes away from 100. Hit the like button for me. Last 20 people. I'm deflated, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I really 100% thought that Mike McCarthy was gone. But let me tell y'all something that I've been hearing the last couple of days. Mike Akila, filling your fit, got the same hat. A lot of people don't got this hat, man. Salute, Mike. A lot of people don't got this hat. This hat is old. This hat like 4 or 5 years old. But I love this joint because you can't find it nowhere, and I think it's super dope and it stands out. So I'm never getting rid of this hat. Y'all gonna see me wearing this hat forever because it's dope. It stands out. So Sammy, I got that one too. That's dope, man. I wanted the blue one. I couldn't find the blue one, so I got to get the black one. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all like, I don't give a damn about your hat. Shut up and talk about the Cowboys. You right. Salute. Um, Katrina Kiss was good. I thought Mike was gone because the last month just been weird. It's been overpraised and like it didn't make sense with what was happening on the field. Too much praise, right? The thing that makes me feel like this is what throws me off. The thing that makes me feel like, oh, the Cowboys might have been getting ready to Mike McCarthy, but they changed their mind. Is when the Cowboys like to discard people when they think nobody want them. Tijon, shut up and talk. See, that's the shut up and dribble. I know that's what y'all was thinking, but y'all was being nice. It's all good. Nah, but the Cowboys don't like to feel like they don't like to share. They don't want to like when they feel like somebody wants something that they got, they get stingy. Like they was ready to kick Mike McCarthy to the curb. But then you start hearing, well, it's a lot of teams that'll take Mike McCarthy, and you start being like, hold on. Am I getting rid of something that's good? We 8 likes away from 100. Like Jerry Jones is stupid like that. He don't have a plan. He's reactive, not proactive. So instead of having a plan, like I'm going to get rid of Mike McCarthy because I'm bringing in this person, that person. Right? Hold on. It's a random hater in here. Damn, CFT was wrong about Flournoy, Kalen Carson, Ferguson, Guyton, now Mike McCarthy stand. Bro been on a roll all year. Oh, I don't even know. That you've been watching all year. You've been watching all year. That's dope. Salute to whoever that is. But that's dope. Keep watching. Every view counts. Um, um. Anyway, I feel like they wanted to get rid of Mike. I really do, but and it's not official yet, obviously. But as soon as the Bears reached out and they made it public, what's good with you, Antron Hemingway? What's good? What's good? What's good? And they made it public. I feel like Jerry and Stephen Jones really, really fell back and was like, are we getting rid of him too early? It's not confirmed. They probably still doing the exit interviews. Zaytoven, I'm with you. It's not confirmed. It's not. It's not. But this is a weird thing to do. If you're trying to bring him back, if you're not trying to bring him back, this is a weird thing to do. Because why would you alienate him on the way out? You can't talk to nobody else unless they're still just negotiating. It's very weird. But I feel like you do this because you're trying to bring him back. And you would have to have talked to him. We're going to deny the request. I don't think you just do this off the cuff. Pastor Oliver, sorry, Rome, haven't been on for a while. You all good, bro? You all goody. So my thing is this. Do y'all think, and I'm going to ask y'all, do y'all think that the Cowboys are only wanting to bring Mike McCarthy back because other teams are showing interest? I think that Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones are literally that type of ownership. They only want to keep him because other people want him. They don't want to keep him because they believe in Mike McCarthy. I agree. We need it. Dubs capping. You nailed it. I think it's just pettiness. And look, it's not a defit. Look, this isn't a. Y'all know how like Mike's not under contract. Mike McCarthy still has to accept the contract. It's very possible. There's a slim chance that Mike is somewhere like, yo, man, I wanted to interview with the Bears. There's a slim chance that Mike wanted to go out on the market and see what's up. But I just don't feel like you do this public. It's a public thing. Like Adam Schefter, like I'm sure there's other coaches that get denied requests. They don't make it public. Adam Schefter got the green light to make that public, probably for the Cowboys. You don't do that if you think this is going to piss Mike McCarthy off if you're not trying to bring him back. Last Ghost Rider. No one is coming here. That's very true. Listen to the options. They want a puppet. That's 100%. They're dancing with the devil they know instead of the devil they don't know. Hit that y'all do me a favor and hold on. I'm doing a little too bright. Hit the like button for me. Let's get it to 150 likes. Kellen Moore. Let's list them. Let's list them. Mike Zimmer for head coach. Elevating Mike Zimmer to head coach. I don't think Mike Zimmer want to be a head coach. I think Mike Zimmer just want to, if he stays, because there's other rumors that Mike Zimmer don't even want to be here. So if Mike Zimmer stays, right? Elevate Mike Zimmer. I've said I wanted Mike Vrabel, but Mike Vrabel's probably going to the Patriots because, he used to play there, connections there. They just fired their head coach. Mike Vrabel's probably going to the Patriots. Or Mike Vrabel's going to coach for Tom Brady in Las Vegas because him and Tom Brady are close. So Mike Vrabel's off the table, right? So you got Kellen Moore versus Mike McCarthy. Now, let me just ask y'all, who y'all believe in more? Because I've said maybe John Gruden. I don't think that's happening. Not anymore. Not after today's news. Then you start getting into the murky territory of what? Lincoln Riley. Because apparently they liked him. I've heard stories about possibly trying to talk Steve Sarkisian from leaving Texas. Why would he do that? Then there's a bunch of coordinators and unproven guys that they just don't trust. I'm not saying that you don't go get a young coach. I would go get a young coach. I would throw a bag at Ben Johnson and give him full control. Here, Ben, take it. Just take it. Sheila Neal, what's good with you? Jason Witten, who is right now the head coach of a high school team. And not like the top, even if that he was, but not the top high school team in Texas. There's almost 300 people in here, man, in 13 minutes. Appreciate y'all. Hit the like button for me as people come in. So I didn't want Mike back because I'm down to take the chance. I'm down to take the chance. But Jerry Jones, y'all, I should have seen this coming. Y'all ownership group is scary. I like Aaron Glenn a lot, and he a former Cowboy. I like Joe Brady too. But my point is this. We should have seen this coming. Jerry Jones is not like he used to be in the 90s. He's scary now. And as much as I wanted to say we get a new coach, he's not support. Like I felt like all the Mike praise was fake. I feel like the Mike praise over the last month was fake. It was like it just didn't seem right. Right? It just didn't seem right. But all of his actions in the last 10 years should have pointed that Mike ain't going nowhere. What happened with Jason Garrett? He coached us for a decade? Jason Garrett coached us for a decade. And every chance Mike got a chance to give, every chance that Jerry got a chance to get away from Jason Garrett, he kept bringing him back and bringing him back and bringing him back. Michael Brown, $5 super chat. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for that super chat. Appreciate the support. It was 8 years. It was almost a decade. right? So if you were going to get rid of Mike, it probably would have been when we got blown out by Green Bay. That was you got blown out. It's time to change things up. But they still brought him back. But it was like a lame duck year. He ain't bring y'all know the story. I don't need to tell y'all the story. We ain't get no players, bad off season, bad regular season, mad injuries. Everything that could have went wrong over the last 12 months went wrong. We so bad as a franchise, we got to go up. Our franchise quarterback got hurt. Hall of Fame right guard got hurt. Starting corner got hurt. Starting superstar coming up linebacker got hurt. Micah got hurt. Like, it's been D-Law got hurt. I'm talking about, like, even CD just got sit down with an injury. One of the worst seasons I ever, like, season from hell. Seriously. Yeah, for all y'all to recognize y'all like the shirt. Yeah, you know, Rome old school. I know. If you don't know the people on the shirt, it's cool. Appreciate you, Paul. But all them people got hurt. And we didn't get no free agents. And we waited mad long to sign Dak and CD. And et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Y'all know the story. And with all that happening, Jerry ran it back. It went all bad. And I was like, it's got to be time for change because there's no other moves. Right now, I feel like it has to be time for some change. And you know what? I apologize to y'all because I've been the last 2 weeks I've been saying I really feel like Mike is gone because it is. Am I wrong for feeling like Mike was going to be gone? We 24 likes away from 200. It just looked like Mike was going to be gone. I don't know. It just looked like it. Because why wouldn't you bring him back? You could have been said 3 weeks ago, hey, man, we bringing Mike back. The New York Giants released a statement immediately. Brian Daboll and Joe Schoen will be back, GM and coach. The 49ers owner released a statement. Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch will be back. Everybody releases statements and lets you know immediately. We're bringing our guys back. Don't trip. Don't send no interview requests. And the Cowboys was going to be cool with letting Mike McCarthy twist in the wind for the next week because they didn't think nobody was going to ask. They didn't think nobody was going to ask. I really genuinely feel like they thought nobody want Mike McCarthy. We the only ones that was going to give him a job. And the rumors can float around and everything like that. But when they send an official request to speak with Mike for an interview, I feel like Jerry Jones and them said, we got to have an emergency meeting. I feel like they've been talking about this for a full day. It took them a day to respond. So this is my thing. If the Cowboys already knew they was bringing back Mike McCarthy, it would not have taken a day to respond. They would have responded immediately yesterday. No, don't worry about interviewing Mike. Don't even worry about it. We bringing him back. Y'all good? Right? That's not what happened. The request came out yesterday. Adam Schefter reported it. A whole calendar day went by. 24 hours went by. No response. And then all of a sudden, Adam Schefter about an hour ago says the Cowboys have denied the request of the Chicago Bears, knowing that their fan base is going to be like, well, Mike is coming back. They met on it. They probably contacted Mike McCarthy. It's probably been a lot of discussion. And they came to the realization, yo, who are we really going to bring in here? But you know what I love? Can I say something real quick? You know what I love? Last year, Jerry Jones and them got a chance to drag their feet and piss the fans off for an entire offseason. Right? 314 people in here is amazing. Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all hit that like button for me. And the subscribe button. If you ain't subscribed to the content, I appreciate y'all. If you're new here. This is what I love. Last year, Jerry Jones was allowed to drag his feet and piss us off the entire offseason. Right? We had to wait to hear from him at the Senior Bowl and at the Combine. And every time he talked, he pissed us off. He was scribbling and looking like he was having a stroke. He was tripping. This year, the way the stars is aligning, he can't drag his feet. Like, I'm positive that Jerry wanted to drag this thing out another 7 days. with just speculation. And are they bringing Mike back? Are they not bringing Mike back? But what happened was the Bears sent the request. He can't control what the Bears are doing. Brandon Fife with the $5 super chat. Just hope they aren't messing with his future on some BS. They might be. I don't put nothing past the Jones family. Thank you for that super chat, though. I don't put nothing past the Jones family. Angie the Rebel Chick, what's good with you? This is my point. They wanted to drag it out, but because of the Bears, they had to officially deny the request, knowing that was going to start a media tizzy. Y'all ready for this to be talked about all day tomorrow? Because they've been dying for Cowboy stories, and the football was trash, so they ain't want to talk about us now. It's the offseason, y'all. Everything that move at Dallas is going to be a story. Welcome. We back. We ain't got no games to confuse the stories. Everything that move is going to be like, well, what about this? What about that? I just wish they were good stories. I don't want to talk about bullshit. I just wish they was good stories. You know? But what's happening now? Welcome to the clown show. Damn right, Randy Mahoney. Welcome to the circus. Tyreek was never coming to Dallas. Nightmare. Tyreek was never coming to Dallas. I saw your joint on Twitter too, by the way. Yeah, he's still up to Mike. Mike hasn't re-signed a contract. If Mike doesn't want to sign an extension, he don't have to. Now, if I was Mike McCarthy, I think that the Cowboys are his best option roster-wise. Yes, Dak Prescott, Micah Parsons, CeeDee Lamb. It ain't a lot of those teams floating around out there. I'll say it. If y'all don't want to say it, I'll say it. The Cowboys are Mike McCarthy's best option as far as if he had all his options on the table. I'm taking the Cowboys over the Bears. I'm sorry. I am. Not to mention the Bears' job is hard as hell because you got Detroit, Minnesota, and Green Bay. And you got the worst roster in the division. Nah. And there's some other teams that might want Mike McCarthy, but those other teams are like startups. So, yeah, Mike's probably like, because where are you going to go? The Jets? What openings? Where are you going? The Raiders? Mike McCarthy don't want to coach the Jaguars. Look at the openings. He don't want to coach the Saints. So Mike probably want to stay just as much as they want him to stay. I wouldn't. Let's speak from my point of view. Zach on the beat, 499 super chat. I thought Mike was gone too. I did too. I would tell Jones family to kick rocks. Jose Rodriguez. Hey, CFT, just joined. My shoes off, and I hit the like. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, Jose. Thank you for coming in, hitting the like button. Took your shoes off at the door. If y'all don't know what Jose talking about, let me give you a little breakdown how I used to do it. Anybody that's been with me for a minute know how I used to do it. I used to say, if you come to somebody's house, you don't just walk in, not take your shoes off, go to the fridge and make yourself something to eat. The way you do it when you enter a live stream, especially when you enter over here with CFT, you take your shoes off. You say, what's up? Acknowledge the owner. I'm the owner, right? You say acknowledge it. You acknowledge the owner by hitting the like button. You speak in the chat, speak to the cartel, speak to the family, and then go get something to eat. That's all. I speak back. I don't just speak to people that give me super chats. Although I love super chats and I appreciate y'all's support, I speak to everybody, as y'all know, especially if you're a regular. I try my best to catch everybody, as y'all know. I might miss you because it's 300 people in here, but I try my best to speak to everybody. Y'all know how I get down. But that's how you properly say what's up when you come in the house. Appreciate you, Jose. I had to remind everybody. You don't just walk in and go to somebody's fridge. You get beat down like that. What's good, Wayne Zimmerman? What's good? Hi, owner. That's funny. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate y'all coming, man. But listen, back to my McCarthy, eat you a sandwich. Yeah, go get you some food as you come in to speak. Go get something to eat. Refreshments are in the back. Now, if I was Mike, I would have told him to kick rocks. Because if I was Mike McCarthy, I would believe in myself. Yo, I was the coach that got us to 12-5 wins 3 years in a row. I've won a Super Bowl. I've helped keep this team afloat with minimal resources. Hear me out. Mike McCarthy has helped keep this team afloat with minimal resources. I got to give him that, because who else been coaching? Because as we complain every offseason, it's always about the Cowboys not taking advantage of free agency. So Mike McCarthy has had success without the resources that he would get on another team, because they're not going all in over here. But me personally, I would get tired of Jerry. Yo, stop talking to my players before me. Stop going around me. Stop being over me. Stop hovering. You ever been doing something to somebody just hovering, just watching you? You ever been like, yo, let's just say you cooking dinner, but a person just, what you doing? Yo, I'm vibing. What do you want? I'm just, what you putting in there? Like, you don't need that. That's what Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones do. Mike trying to do his job. Mike Zimmer trying to do his job. Dan Quinn used to try and do it. Yo, what you putting in that? Get back. Micromanaging. That's the political word. Stop micromanaging me. But even with all the micromanagement and the poor resources and the fact that Dak Prescott and Mike McCarthy haven't been given a true weaponry, array of weapons, and you running out there with Brandon, the ghost of Brandon Cooks, and I appreciate Brandon Cooks, man. He's been an amazing, consummate pro. Brandon Cooks has done everything he could, but he's old now. I was talking about this the other day, yo, with the 318 people in here, y'all know what Mike McCarthy got sent into battle with? He got sent into battle with the 49ers one year. It was Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, Tony Pollard, who got hurt in that game, Noah Brown, and T.Y. Hilton. Noah Brown, T.Y. Hilton, and Dalton Schultz. And once Tony Pollard went down, they got real indifferent. And you know damn well we should not have been in no playoff game with Noah Brown and T.Y. Hilton, but we was trying to make it work. Now, Tony Pollard was going off that year, and it's unfortunate that he got hurt. But my point in saying all this stuff is they've been battling above their means for a while. Although T.Y. Hilton made that dope catch versus Philly. I'll forever appreciate T.Y. Hilton for that dope catch versus Philly. Rome, we won't win with this coach, bro. His offense is too stale for this modern NFL. Plus, his teams is undisciplined. Cool G, $5 super chat. Excellent point, which is why I don't want y'all to get this lost. Cool G makes a great point. And thank you for that $5 super chat. This is why I have wanted to move on from Mike McCarthy. Because with all the success, you still have to point out his flaws. We have been incredibly undisciplined. We almost always lead the league in penalties. We never have a plan in late games. He never does good adjustments. This is why I would have moved on from him. I was just giving you the thought process of if I was Mike, why I would be in my bag like, yo, I'm not re-signing with y'all. But if I was Jerry Jones, I'd be like, yo, man, why whenever the game is on the line, you clam up? Like even the other day, if you were a person that wanted us to win that game the other day, you do not punt the ball back to Marcus Mariota. You see how he's moving the ball. You don't. You go for it. You have a better chance of going for it than slowing them down. And I know that sounds crazy to say Marcus Mariota was marching down the field on us, but he was. It's like Mike McCarthy does not pay attention to what's going on with the game. Like this. Y'all want to draft Ashton Genty? Do y'all? Yes or no? Well, you shouldn't want to draft him if Mike McCarthy's coming back. Because Mike McCarthy has never ran an offense where the running game is prominent. And we would waste him. So, yeah, I don't know if I'm excited about him coming back. I'm just stating the facts. I'm not saying I want. Let me say this: when Dak Prescott is healthy, he's our best offensive player. I know that sounds nuts to somebody like, ooh, what are you saying? Dak Prescott made CeeDee Lamb an All-Pro, 1,700-yard All-Pro, 14 touchdown All-Pro. His mom can not like Dak Prescott all she want to. When Dak Prescott's out there slinging that pill, CeeDee Lamb's numbers look different. When Dak Prescott's slinging that pill, Jake Ferguson looks like an up-and-coming tight end. Dak Prescott gets hurt, and people want to move on from Jake Ferguson. I wonder why. I've seen Dak Prescott make Randall Cobb look decent. Amari Cooper had one of his best seasons under Dak. Like, Dak can play. I know y'all don't want to believe it. He can play. So if Dak is healthy and you get him a viable number 2 receiver with CeeDee Lamb, yeah. But if you add a legitimate running game and a viable number 2 receiver, I think we're going to be really cooking. Seriously. But I would be worried about Mike McCarthy just ignoring Ashton Genty. Because he has moments where the running back gets hot and he just doesn't care. The last couple of games of the season, I seen it. Y'all remember the game 2 games ago when you saw Kevontae Turpin look like he was tearing off some runs? Last weekend, it looked like Deuce Vaughn was getting hot a little bit. I've seen games where Rico Dowdle was tearing off runs, and then Mike just shuts it down. Oh, well, no, I'm cool. I don't expect to run the offense through the running game like 30 runs a game. But Mike, I need 20 a game. You can't be having games where we run the ball 12 times. Not if you're going to draft Ashton Genty. I'm just saying. And that's why it brings me to my point. 32 minutes in here, 324 people watch. Appreciate y'all. It brings me to this point, y'all. If they bring back Mike McCarthy, he's not coming back to call plays. We're going to be bringing in a new offensive coordinator. And the Cowboys will be putting the fall guy. The fall guy will be Brian Schottenheimer. Shotty, Mike Solari, they gone. What I missed? Somebody said prayers in the chat. What I miss? I'm sorry if I missed something. What happened? I missed something bad. If I missed something bad, my fault. I'm trying to read. There's a lot going on in the chat. I felt like 100% the Cowboys wanted the stipulations, and I'm not mad at. Would y'all be mad if the Jones family brought back Mike McCarthy, but we got a new offensive coordinator? Would you be mad? Prayers for a healthy Dak. Oh yeah, salute. Prayers for a healthy Dak. You want me to tell you what a new offensive coordinator can do? I hate to say it, but look at the Eagles. One year they look incompetent. The next year they look, I don't want to say unstoppable because it's the Eagles and fuck them, but they look really better with a new offensive coordinator. How about that? We still rock 5 rings. That's it. Get Dak some top tier weapons. That's all. That's not too much to ask for, though. I don't think. I don't think at all. At all. Beckham, I will give you that, though. You love to say, look at the Eagles. Y'all are our prime level in our division, if you're an Eagles fan. And y'all at the top of the division right now. I can't say nothing because Dak ain't healthy, and y'all swept us this year. But you want me to say I like y'all, though? Hell no, I don't like y'all. You think I would have painted my walls green if it was otherwise? But I got to call a spade a spade. Y'all did y'all thing this year. What am I supposed to do? I'ma still hate on y'all, but I ain't gonna just ignore the fact that y'all in the playoffs. We not. If the Cowboys ownership and brass don't feel like I do, then we ain't got a chance. Yeah, F the Eagles. That's a fact. But the Cowboys ownership should feel like, yo, we need to get better. We're chasing now. About a year ago, we could say, well, we battling back and forth. But we're chasing now. And that's just real. You got work to do if you don't want to chase. Popeye Peach 187 with the $2 super chat. Appreciate you, fam. What if they bring Mike McCarthy for consultant and hire a new coach? I don't know. I don't think the Jones family ain't that savvy. They're not that savvy. They're not gonna bring Mike in for consulting. Because they're gonna be like, we can do the consulting. The Jones family's stupid like that. Who do I hate more? The Eagles or the Commanders? The 49ers. I know that wasn't on there. My most hated team is the San Francisco 49ers. I hate them. Like, you talking about hate? The Eagles annoy me mainly. And when the Commanders was called the Redskins, I disliked them more. But since they became the Commanders, I kind of stopped caring. Kind of ruined it. And the Eagles are just annoying. They like that gnat. The Eagles are a gnat. They're annoying. They're in your ear all the time. They just buzzing. Piss me off. But I hate the 49ers. Like the team that when I see them, I grip my teeth and get upset. It ain't the Eagles. Because Dak, we've beaten the Eagles too much for me to really grip my teeth. At the end of the day, I worry about when we play each other, what happens. It's like if we was in a fight, right? If we got in a bunch of fights, but out of 13 fights, I beat you 9 times. Oh, come on now. When Dak is healthy, he's 9-4 versus the Eagles. You know what? No, y'all. This ain't supposed to be an Eagle thing, but whatever. This is funny. You know what I love about the Eagles fan? They'll say, we swept y'all this year. And I'll say, we didn't have Dak Prescott. And they'll say, it don't matter. The wins count. Right? It don't matter. The wins count. And then I'll say, well, Dak Prescott is 9-4 versus y'all. You know what their responses always be? Dak Prescott beat a bunch of backups. What? Huh? Oh, nah, because when we beat your backup, it's different. But when Dak beat our backups, nah. Come on, man. Dak's record versus Jalen Hurts is 2-1, by the way. That's not a backup. That's just an ass whipping. Anyway, sorry. I got off task. I'll come back. Mike McCarthy. I'll recenter myself. My fault. I was on a tangent. I apologize, y'all. I'm sorry. Like 50 people left. They got tired of me talking about they got tired of me talking about the Eagles, but that's okay. It is what it is. Sometimes you got to get your stuff off. Mike McCarthy, if he comes back officially, and this is how I genuinely feel. I feel like, and it's still if. I can't say definitively yet. If Mike McCarthy does come back, the Cowboys 100%, I feel like are going to bring in a new offensive coordinator or play caller. I think. Because you got people that hate me so much, they want to point out all my faults. Y'all heard that dude earlier? You was wrong about this guy and this guy and this guy and that guy and this guy. Hey, do y'all listen to me because y'all feel like I'm always right? Or y'all just rock with me? Because if this is an always right thing, I'm surprised y'all still listening. What's going on with Ice Cold Cowboy? There's a lot going on in the chat. Somebody else must have went live. My joint dropped like precipitously. Somebody else is live right now. I know it. $20 super chat from Jose Rodriguez. Appreciate you, Jose. Purdy lost his running back. Look what happened. Philly gets a top running back. Look what happened. Quit playing. Jerry and Dak get some more help. Keep Zimmer. because the D was cooking. I would want to keep Zimmer too if you want to stay. Last 5 games enough to win games without with our QB1. That's a fact. If Dak was healthy, we would have 100% made the playoffs. We'd have been 10-7. Y'all throw some fire emojis in there for Jose Rodriguez in this super chat. Appreciate that $20 super chat, my brother. I like you, bro. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Matt. Foots is live. Oh, yeah. My dog Foots is live. Well, I'll do another 15, 20 minutes, and then y'all can go raid Foots' channel because that's my dog. That's my dog. Foots is my dog. And I ain't mad. I want y'all to know something about me. And this is real. And y'all might think this is corny, and that's cool. I support good Cowboys content creators. I'm not here to tear everybody down so I can get ahead. That ain't me. And if that's cheesy, corny, after school special, that's whack. That ain't me. I'm not here to tear down other men just to get to the top. I think that's corny. So I get it. If Foots is live, you're like, I go rock with Foots for a little bit. If Vach go live, let me go rock with Vach for a little bit. If J Tuck go live, let me see what Tuck talking about. DMV live, let me see what DMV talking about. Mark Holmes, Law Nation, Boss Cowboy, etc. I really do rock with all of them. I got their phone numbers. I text them stuff that ain't got nothing to do with the shows. I ask them questions. I try to be real as possible. You know why? Because I'm a real person that believes in real karma. And all that nasty negativity, it really do follow you around. So if you're going up, you want to show people the same love while you're going up is the same love you want to show them while you're going down. If you go down. But if you pretty much if you're a dick and you disrespectful to people and you hate on people and behind the scenes all you do is try and tear them down and all this extra stuff, when it's time for you to come back down, they're gonna make sure to kick you down that hill. You feel me? We 19 likes away from 300 likes. First of all, salute y'all. 19 likes away from 300 likes is amazing. I appreciate y'all. And it's 300 people still in here rocking with your boy. So that's pretty dope. Now, I'll tell y'all this. I have no idea who they going to get to be the offensive coordinator. $4.99 super chat from Generational Geckos. My fault. Can't even read. Rome, this is for all the Dak haters. Dak needs 2,747 yards and 36 TDs to be the all-time leading passer in Cowboys history. Oh, my God. Dak might get that next year. Dak is 36 touchdowns away from being the all-time leading touchdown passer for the Cowboys. And he's 2,747 yards. He definitely getting that. Because he ain't like Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts just had a season where he threw under 3,000 yards for an entire season. Wow. That's a powerful, that's a dope super chat. 2,747 yards away and 36 touchdowns to be the all-time lead. How does that make y'all feel? If you hate Dak Prescott, that probably piss you off. Knowing that after next year, you might go to sleep and be like, Dak is the all-time leading passer. This a like go piss some people off. That's dope though. Katrina Kiss with the message of the night. I might pin that joint. I'm pinning that joint. I enjoy watching you roam because you keep it real all day. That's all I want to do. I'm not the always right guy. I'm not draft guru. I'm not the film breakdown guru. But you know what I feel like I do better than everybody else in the space? Because you got to big yourself up sometimes. One, I think I'm hella entertaining. I'll say it. I feel like I'm pretty damn entertaining. I do. I feel like it's fun to be in here. I feel like y'all enjoy yourself when y'all in here with me. But I do feel like I keep it real. So when the dude comes in here and points out, yo, you was wrong 7 times in a row. That don't bother me. Being wrong don't piss me off because that's not my angle. I don't care about, you know what I want? I've always said it. I've said it plenty of times. What do I want, y'all? It's real simple. I just want one thing. Angie the Rebel Chick. I love spicy Rome. I get spicy from time to time. I want Cowboys prosperity. I want the Cowboys to have success. The Cowboys are having success. I'm going to have success with them. Trust me. That's it. So why do I want weapons? It ain't got nothing to do with just Dak Prescott. I feel like if we get weapons, we going to get busy. I feel like we don't be offensively equipped properly. I feel like a better offense is going to help our defense that had a decent year down the stretch, but they only do and can do so much. That's all I'm saying. I don't know what they did. Ice cold and somebody been battling. I don't know what's going on in the chat. So I'll wrap this thing up in a second. I'll do another like 15 minutes. Do y'all got any questions for me though? I know I've been rambling for 46 minutes. I'll look to the chat and see if y'all got any questions for me. Rome, I miss Zeke. I mean, I'm happy Zeke got out. The amount of hate that Ezekiel Elliott gets from his fan base is nasty. I'm happy Zeke got out. Candace Martin, you are a great person. You keep it 1,000, not 100, 1,000. Appreciate you. Zeke don't need that type of hate because it's pointless. Keep on Cowboy. What's good with you? We cartel. Let's get it. That's a fact. I'm okay with this. I just question his play calling. I'm questioning his play calling too. The players seem to like him. It's just I don't. I'm telling y'all right now. I felt a little bit deflated when I saw the news. That's real. Ty Cowboys was good. I wasn't jumping for joy. I ain't coming here like, yo, Mike is back. I was just like, all right, guess we bringing back Mike. That's my real reaction was, all right, I guess Mike coming back. Like I wasn't like, yo, this is the game changer. Like if we got Ben Johnson, I might have came on this stream with Moet. And so I know I said I wasn't drinking for a while, but I might have just popped a bottle and poured it out in my room. We got Ben Johnson. I'd have been in here like the Big Pimpin' video back in the day. If y'all familiar. Just why has he got champagne? I'd have had the champagne goggles on like I just won a championship. That's just if we got Ben Johnson. Bringing back Mike McCarthy is like paying your taxes. Bringing back Mike McCarthy is like paying your mortgage. You're just doing the fiscal thing. We all pay our mortgage. We got people that got kids. Bringing back Mike McCarthy is like, guess we got to go back to school shopping. You got to do it every year. Go and get these kids some book bags. Like, like bringing back Mike McCarthy ain't nothing special. Getting Ben Johnson would have been going out for a nice steak dinner, going to get a crab broil. You know, when you trying to fill yourself, you doing something nice for yourself. Pop out Peach 187 to $2 super check. Mike McCarthy turns to Coach Kellen when it gets tough. Turns into Coach Kellen when it gets tough. Yeah. But bringing back Mike, it's just status quo. It ain't like we didn't do nothing special at all. But let me try to spin this to make y'all happy because it sounds like I'm just being negative. When you pay your taxes, sometimes you get a tax return and you can go do some things with your crib. You can renovate. So paying your mortgage and getting your tax return is cool. You getting back a couple thousand. So yeah, you get rid of that OC, get rid of some of the sub coaches. and rebuild. You know what? I need a better offensive line coach. Let me go get one of those. I need a better OC. Mike, you can stay. You know what I'm saying? It's like getting in some new rugs and some new pictures and just sprucing up the joint. That's what we gonna do, apparently. JT Wolf 499 Super Chat. You're a huge blessing, Rome. Salute, Cowboys Nation. Tiger uppercut the like button. Appreciate that, man. Thank you, JT Wolf. Straight up. Appreciate you. I'm just being honest. So yeah, I don't know about that. I'll get more excited as I see more stuff. I'll get more excited as I see more stuff. Like as more things come together, I'll be like, okay. Glenn White, my dog, with another $20 super chat. Appreciate you. For the Dak haters, when he had a top running back. Oh, let me read this. Glenn White wants y'all to read this. That's why he dropped that dub. I'm gonna read this one slow. Y'all throw some fire emojis in there for my dog Glenn. Been supporting me for a long time, for years. For the Dak haters, when he had a top running back, he went 13-3 in his rookie year. That's a fact. That's a fact. Where was all his love? He never got love. Dak has never had a season where he just got loved the entire season. Dak's been hated since the first snap. Every QB that balls out as a rookie jumps to top 5. And if you rock with your team, you're gonna be wrong sometimes. Glenn White, my dog, man, appreciate you. You read that again. For the Dak haters, when he had a top running back, he went 13-3 in his rookie year. Where was all his love? Never got it. Every QB that balls out as a rookie jumps into the top 5. Dak was never considered top 5. Ever. Dak didn't get a CJ Stroud love or the Lamar Jackson. You know, when you're a rookie and you ball out, you get all that love? Hate. Nothing but hate. People saying he was carried by Zeke. Now everybody hates Zeke. Small world. It's a cold world. And if you rock with your team, you're going to be wrong sometimes. That's a fact, Glenn White. Thank you. Appreciate y'all. Excellent super chat. Excellent super chat. Some people still salty that Dak took Romo's job. That's a fact. Lose takes my dog, man. What's good with you, bro? One of the best in the game. Y'all make sure, y'all know how y'all show me love. Y'all make sure y'all showing Lose takes some love. Go check out his channel. Lou is a offensive line and trenches aficionado. Go tap in with him, man. It's draft season. He's going to be giving some excellent breakdowns on some prospects. Tap in with him. Absolutely. I love when we build our community and add dope people that know what they're doing. See, Robert Simmons, I ain't ready for that question yet. I ain't gonna make nothing up. What OC do I want? I got to start looking because you got to think, are we getting a retread OC or are the Cowboys bold enough to go get a young one? You got to think, who's out there? Who's out there? Like, it was a great OC last year that might get fired this year, but I don't know. Bobby Slowick was getting mad love last year. Now that the Texans don't look as good, he might not be there, even though they're in the playoffs. I would love a young, established OC. But the Cowboys don't usually do that. They went and got the oldest offensive line coach in the world. Mike Solari is 97 years old. Jerry's like an old man. Jerry want to shake somebody's hand and be like, "Oh, you older than me." Like he want to feel young too. But we need to. Like, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna hit up some people, see who might be available. But look, it's not official yet. It's not official yet. We need the Cowboys to put an official stamp on it. Because guess what could happen, y'all? Guess what could happen? And then I'm gonna look stupid. And then that dude that came here hurting earlier, Rome, dope shirt, Rome. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. And then I'm gonna look stupid. That dude that came here hating earlier gonna be back. Because what if the Cowboys do still move for Mike McCarthy? Let's play the what if game. What if Mike refuses to come back? What if Mike says, "I'm calling my plays," and the Cowboys are like, "We don't want you to." Then I got to go live again. Somebody was hating earlier. They don't matter. Security got them out of here. They smooth blocked from the channel. They don't even know it. They might be talking, nobody can see them. Then I'm gonna look stupid and I'm gonna be back. That's why if you ever want to get in the content creation game, know this. As Glenn was saying, it's almost impossible to always be right. Everyone, even your favorites, even if I'm your favorite, everyone is wrong in a point. Whether you're wrong about draft picks, wrong about games, every last Cowboys content creator's been wrong. You know why? Because we all think we're going to win in the playoffs when we get there. And we've all gotten our ass sent home. We all end up being wrong. If you're a Cowboys content creator, oh, you've been wrong. But it's fine. You take your L's with like a badge of honor. It is what it is. Y'all want to play a fun game? Go back and look at some of my older videos. Go back to some of my lives when we lost playoff games. You want me to tell you why people love when the Cowboys are wrong? My lives do their thing. My lives will do like 4,000 or 5,000. Good live. When I've lost playoff games, you talking about I've had lives that there was like 40,000 views. People couldn't wait to come tell me, look at the Cowboys, took that L. Thousands of people in here to hate. When we won that playoff game versus the Bucks, it was a good live. It was like 12,000, 15,000. But it was nothing compared to the hate that people can't wait to give you because they don't like to see you succeed. Y'all don't remember, how many of y'all remember when I used to do videos in my kitchen? This is a house before this one. This is before I used to even live stream. I remember when Dak Prescott broke his ankle and I made a video and I had tears in my eyes watching my man get carted off. I remember. Some of them San Francisco L's, it was hard to turn the camera on live. Thought y'all was going to get it done. Can't get past the divisional. And I got to sit there for an hour and get ridiculed. Brian Peters, with the kitchen cabinets in the background. That's a fact. All from my phone. It wasn't even no laptop. That's why if you want to start doing content, man, turn your phone on. If you got a cell phone with a YouTube account, you got equipment. Just start doing your thing. Everything else will come together. I went from doing stuff on my phone to getting a laptop, to getting a ring light, to getting a couple ring lights, to getting another laptop, to getting multiple monitors, better better camera, better microphone. Y'all remember the Temptation mic? Y'all remember the Temptation mic? I used to be in here like 5 heartbeats. So you just keep elevating. That Temptation mic was not cheap, by the way. That was a Shure mic. That mic was like $300. Michael Clark, what's good with you? Yes, you are on our page. Them denying that request tells us that they are bringing Mike back. Thank you for getting us back on track. Y'all was in here like Eddie Kane. I was looking crazy. That DC Trucker, how did I feel? That's a good question because DC Trucker don't even like Dak Prescott. So let me give him the realest answer. When they said that Dak tore his hamstring off the bone, I thought 2 things. I said, damn, our season is over because Dak won't be back. And I said, at this point, we got to get Dak insurance because he's turning into Tony Romo. That's a true thought. I hate that I had to feel like that, but I said, Dak looking injury prone. I hate that I got to say it, but it's real. And y'all know I love Dak. But you got to get Dak insurance, which is why I've been saying we got to draft the quarterback. Now, a Dak hater says we got to draft the quarterback round 1, 2, or 3. A Dak supporter says we can draft the quarterback, but I want to draft him 5th round and back. That's it. Jackson Dart, that's my target. I like Dylan Gabriel too, but it's got to be 5th round and back. I'm not giving up draft capital because I want to support my quarterback with draft capital. I want to get him a receiver and a running back in the first 3 rounds. And then with all those compensatory picks, go get another quarterback. I'm fine with that. That's all. We don't have a fourth. I would have said fourth too, but we don't have a fourth. But that's it. If Dart falls to the 5th round, take him. And it does two things. I'll leave y'all with this. It does two things. And for all the people that you only support Dak, I'm just keeping it real. What DC Trucker say to that? He must have left. One, it gives you insurance. Because if Dak got hurt again next year, I don't like knock on wood. I'm just saying, you would not feel like the season is over if we brought in a young quarterback. You would just want to support the young quarterback. So it'll be Dak insurance. And two, it'll push Dak. If we drafted a quarterback, Dak Prescott gonna sit up in his chair. Y'all ever been playing Madden? Right? Y'all ever been playing Madden and you start getting beat and then you sit up and focus? I feel like Dak Prescott, the injuries, one thing. But if the Cowboys, they said, with the 5th round selection, the Dallas Cowboys select Jackson Dart, Dak Prescott gonna sit up and hold the what? What's happening? And he would be laser focused because he knows that half his fan base would immediately become Jackson Dart fans. I like that nightmare. I would love. We need sleeveless Dak back. I don't know what them sleeves thing is about. I think that got something to do with advertising. I think Dak Prescott just don't be wanting to show his arms. I think it's something to do with promotion and advertising and feeling like he's not marketable. It's stupid. Take the sleeves off. Jenna S. He need to push. I agree. We need to. That's a bet. Oh no, I ain't start crying. Why would I cry? Because of hamstring? He ain't get shot. you think, knock on wood, Dak ain't get clapped with the Uzi? You think I know? Oh, he tore his hamstring. Why would I cry? What kind of shit you think I'm on? Oh no, his hamstring came off. I'm tearing up. What? What is wrong with you? That got me truly laughing. Dak tore his hamstring. I'm tearing up. Anyway, 266 people in here, man. It's the off season, so we got plenty of time to talk. We're gonna do a live stream where we specifically talk about why drafting a quarterback is important. That's fair. We'll do that. And tomorrow I'm supposed to be on what is that joint? The NFC East Super Friends with Bad Dog, Lord Brunson, and Lou or whatever. So I'll be doing that joint tomorrow if y'all want to tap in on their channel. And my brothers, me, Jay Tuck, DMV, we got our show we doing. I think we doing that on Thursday, cover 3. So I'm busy. You know what I'm saying? I'm busy, but I'm gonna be around giving y'all content. And as stuff breaks, I'm gonna be live. But y'all do me the biggest favor right now. I'm pretty sure 2 people are live, so y'all can make y'all choice. If Foots is live still, go raid Foots' channel and say, this is a CFT raid, show him some love. Right? And if my brother Boss is live, go raid him. So y'all make a choice. All I want y'all to do is spread y'all Cowboys love, man. Go show love to my brothers, man. Foots and Boss. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I holla.